Welcome to New Sky TV, a shocking turnaround. Chun vs Guo Yuxin. Guo Yuxin's unexpected move. Chun switches to a new track, bringing glory to the short drama circle. Those once labeled simply as short drama actors are now tearing down prejudices with their authentic and sharp performances. The stage lights come on, the singing is live without backing tracks, the dancing is real without stage misalignment, emotions and breath arrive simultaneously. At that moment, the audience suddenly realizes, the so-called ceiling for short dramas is never the end, but a springboard. Chun is the most representative name in this turning point. If short dramas were once considered an appendage of fast-paced content, then Chun's emergence is like a heavy hammer, waking up the entire industry's ingrained perceptions. From short videos to New Year's Eve stages, from precise emotions on camera to stable output on stage, he proves with repeated exceeding expectations that short drama actors' abilities are not suppressed, but rather that the stage is underestimated. And precisely because of this, when he stands on a larger stage, he appears more at ease and radiates brilliance. Speaking of Chun, one cannot avoid mentioning his longtime partner, Guo Yuxin. The two met on the set of Wait Until the World Turns Upside Down, You Will Love Me, leaving a lasting impression with their on-screen chemistry during the golden age of short dramas. At that time, one was calm and reserved, the other sharp and outgoing. Within the limited screen time, they built a highly tense emotional relationship, considered by many viewers as the complete form of a short drama couple. But what's truly intriguing is their drastically different career paths afterward. Guo Yuxin chose a more focused, and also more solitary, path. She shifted from short dramas to feature-length series, dedicating almost all her time and energy to the characters themselves, rarely appearing on variety shows or large stages. Her choice was quiet and resolute, like a tree rooted in the soil, not in a hurry to be seen, but silently accumulating depth in her acting. Chun, on the other hand, embarked on a much broader new track. He didn't stay in his comfort zone, but constantly tried to push boundaries, variety shows, stage performances, cross-industry collaborations. In shows like All the Way to the Flowers to an Ace vs. Ace 9, he was no longer just a short drama lead, but a versatile actor capable of handling the situation and unafraid of amplification. His relaxed demeanor in front of the camera and his control on stage made more and more viewers realize that he wasn't pushed out, but rather emerged. Thus, a true turning point occurred. It wasn't a matter of who won or lost, but a divergence in temperament resulting from different paths. One continued to delve deeper into the art of performance, while the other actively sought greater visibility for short drama actors. As short drama actors began to frequently appear on mainstream stages, and his live singing and dancing became a focal point of discussion, the value of this group was finally rewritten. At that moment, labels were quietly torn away. When the music started and the lights focused, many people subconsciously thought he was just there to show his face. But the next second, he sang live, his breath steady and his pitch perfect. His dance moves were clean and crisp, with a strong sense of rhythm, without a trace of stage fright or awkwardness. It wasn't the state of a short drama actor trying to complete a task, but rather a performer prepared and in control of the stage, calmly releasing his energy. What was most striking wasn't the technique itself, but the professionalism he exuded, clearly the result of long-term training and refinement. The camera zoomed in, revealing his precise and restrained facial expressions, then it zoomed out, showcasing his explosive physicality that instantly filled the stage. At that moment, the audience suddenly realized, what was compressed in the short play wasn't his ability, but rather the scale of the stage. It was also on this night that the question of whether short play actors can perform on a big stage seemed utterly powerless for the first time. Chun's performance was like a silent yet powerful response, not an explanation, not a defense, but a direct rewriting of perceptions with the result. More subtly, this breakthrough was not accidental. Looking back at his path, one can see that he has always been preparing for the next step. His impromptu reactions in variety shows, the intense training before the stage, and his precise control over the relationship between the camera and the audience are all the result of gradual accumulation. The so-called overnight surprise is simply the recognition of long-termism at a crucial juncture. In contrast, looking back at Guo Yuxin's choice is even more intriguing. She remains immersed in the film crew, engaged with her role in the camera, not chasing trends, nor rushing to prove herself. One path expands outward, the other delves deeper into performance. Neither is right or wrong, but both point to the same truth. Short drama actors are breaking free from predefined lives in their own ways. And as more and more short drama actors grace New Year's Eve stages, mainstream variety shows, and larger screens, the industry's true turning point may have only just begun. But what truly made this night memorable wasn't just the technical execution, but the extremely rare relaxed confidence he exuded. It wasn't the tension of trying to prove I can, but the certainty of standing center stage, clearly knowing what he was doing and what the audience wanted to see. The flamboyance of the red shirt and the restraint of the black suit created a wonderful balance in him, possessing both stage presence and the unique emotional depth of an actor, making him increasingly captivating. For this reason, this New Year's Eve performance felt like a watershed moment. It wasn't just a highlight in K-Chun's personal resume, but also like opening a window for the entire short drama actor community. For the first time, audiences realized so directly that these actors, enveloped in the fast pace of the vertical screen world, could still stand firm and even shine brighter once the limitations of length and platform were removed. Prejudice was weakened at this moment, and perception was reshaped. In a sense, K-Chun was not an exception, but a prelude. It foreshadowed that the ceiling for short drama actors was being raised continuously, and that this group was no longer just a supplement to the audience's traffic, but could become a real variable on the stage and in the market. When the industry begins to take their professional abilities seriously, and when audiences are willing to examine them with a more open mind, this previously underestimated track may actually produce more surprises. Therefore, if we were to give a footnote to this New Year's Eve event, it might not be who won, but a longer-term judgment. The era of short drama actors has quietly entered a new chapter. And K-Chun is just the one who turned the page first. More importantly, this change is creating a chain reaction. In the past, short drama actors were perceived by the market as having short lifespans and quick turnover, seemingly only suitable for rapid replacement amidst the tide of popularity. However, with repeated validation on stage and variety shows, this assessment is becoming ineffective. Audiences are beginning to realize that what truly determines an actor's lifespan is never the platform they debut on, but rather their fundamental skills and versatility. As long as they possess the ability, the stage will continue to open for them. K-Chun's emergence has perfectly timed this moment. He neither rushed to shed his short drama identity nor deliberately catered to mainstream aesthetics. Instead, he transformed the strong emotional expression and quick immersion in roles honed in short dramas into explosive power and infectious energy on stage. This transformation itself is a rare professional skill. It means that actors are not molded by the platform, but can instead utilize the platform to accumulate more solid capital for themselves. For the industry, this is also a signal. When short drama actors are no longer just filler options, but can deliver high-quality performances in crucial situations, the hiring logic of producers and platforms will inevitably change. More resources and more opportunities are flowing to those who truly have the talent. This isn't a victory for emotional value, but a return to professional value. Perhaps in time, when people look back on this New Year's Eve stage, they'll find its significance goes far beyond their brilliant performance. It's more like a coordinate, marking a crucial moment for the short play actors as they move from the margins to the center. Some will continue to delve deeper into their roles, others will expand the boundaries of the stage, but wherever they go, they no longer need to repeatedly prove whether I deserve to be seen. The wind has shifted, the tide is rising. The real contest has only just begun. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.